All right, we're finally back with another video for the Mustang. It has been a while. I was gone last week, Jersey for military duty, but first time honestly this week since I've been back that I've been able to start the car. Well, not even really start it, kind of just actually drive it and decide that I wanted to start it. There hasn't been any issues with the car, so this is kind of primarily what this video is. It's just touching on like where the car has been, what is next for the car. I've already made videos kind of talking about that. My next like project for this car and why I held off on buying an S550. I actually did look around at a few this summer and kind of like the tail end of summer, but I wanted to like primarily focus on this car, get it to Mustang Week, and feel a lot better about it instead of just jumping to another project and not have one finished. So that was kind of like the fence I was on. Also, like I haven't had this car finished, so we're going to talk about that a little bit as well. Honestly, the last time that the car was really clean, I'm just honestly just probably going to leave this on there for a little bit. I took it to a car show, a random car show. I saw this one on, I was supposed to go to Cars and Coffee, but I thought it like somehow showed up on Facebook as an event local to me. Called Innsbruck, and Innsbruck near me is like where they held like music shows and concerts, like country concerts and stuff, and like hip hop and rap or whatever it was. Like it was called Innsbruck. So I probably didn't either, like I looked at it wrong, or maybe it just showed like the wrong area. But that was all the way in, I think, Florida. So what really caught my eye with that event was there's high end like Lambos and stuff. It's like, oh shit. Let's try to go to this. And then when I went to look up the address the Saturday morning of, that's what I found out. So then I saw that the sticker that's on the car for the event, that was actually local to me, like 20 minutes away. So I drove the car out there, got a few compliments on the car. Still, the car isn't like where I want it, obviously, but like the Celine side scoops, I'm gonna have those removed. Apparently they're a pain to remove, as I did not install them. Anyways, so that's kind of where we're at with this. This is like the last time that I drove the car, but overall I've let the car idle for about 20 minutes or so. All seems to be good, but one of the things that I've just noticed is the headlight is peeling. So I was looking on just looking around today at like SW Lights. They have they have this halo kit for the fog lights. So I have the 99 bumper, and I can run the 99, or sorry, not 99. I can run the 0304 Cobra fog lights, which I have. It just requires a little like makeshift bracket. There's a whole write-up on like the internet, of course, about it. So I was thinking about getting those. Those are around about $250, probably $300, with like all the options that you can do. You can have like halos and stuff and kind of stand out differently. And then the headlights, of course. I want to go back to retrofits. Since the 4Runner has retrofitted headlights, I figured, why not just go ahead and do a set. So I'm waiting to see if they're going to do like a Black Friday sale and see if I can snag both of them. If not one, I'll definitely just go ahead and do the headlights now. I know it takes a little bit to be, for them to be built and stuff. They have pre-built ones, but I don't want to spend $1,500 on ones that have extra stuff that I don't want. Like, I think the housing or whatever itself on the, what do you call it? The part where you retrofit, basically. I forgot what you call it, but it has like a Cobra on it. So I don't want that on this. This isn't a Cobra, and I just don't honestly want that. So I'm just gonna get a set that's custom built, pretty basic setup like this, but it's gonna be a retrofitted set. The projector, that's what I was thinking of. The projector housing itself on it has like an etched Cobra. Definitely don't need that, even though this is basically a Fobra at this point. Other than that, the next thing, so I've had to, this week, I kind of touched on it in the last video about the 4Runner, but this is, the Mustang in the video, so we'll just go ahead and talk about it as well. I went ahead and ordered a new power steering rack, and I had people like say, whoa, why are you ordering a new power steering rack? Well, after I called Maximum Motorsports, I was on the phone with them for a couple minutes, and they were able to find my order through DNA High Performance. And the only thing that I'm missing from the tubular K-member setup, I have the coilover, like the springs that match the Maximum Motorsports kit, so I can still run my Coney struts in the front. I have the tubular K-member itself, I have a Steeda, and then I have the Maximum Motorsports, bump steer kit. So I practically have everything that's new. So like basically had a new front, in an entire front end build that's new for the car. So they're just waiting on the ball joints to come so they can press them into the control arms, and then they'll ship them out. I even went to the extent of ordering caster camber plates, new ones. I already have Maximum Motorsports caster camber plates, so why not just go ahead and put a new pair on there? So do I need them? Probably not, but I'd rather start fresh is where I'm going with the direction of this car. Even the radiator core support, years ago this car I think ran into a ditch or something, so it's not like horrible or anything like that, but I just want a new one on there. So the guy that did the 4Runner and some of the work to this Metalworks, I ordered it, he said he could just, that's what he does, is fabrication, so he can go ahead and put one on, kind of straighten everything out anyways. So that's why I ordered a new power steering rack as well, to go ahead and just go with everything that's new. Now, is the power steering rack on here bad? Not necessarily. It's, maybe since 2017, the last time that I had it swapped out, when I had the go round of doing something in the front end suspension of this car. 2017, 2018. So, if you're going to do something, you might as well just go ahead and tackle all the issues that are there, or just go ahead and start fresh. That's in my mind. You're already, like I said, you're already there. Go ahead and do it. I even went ahead and ordered a new Maximum Motorsports steering shaft, which I already have in the car. The bushing on it is pretty worn, so there's some slop in it, play or whatever in it. So I went ahead and just ordered a new one instead of the bushing. So I have everything that's laid out, prepared. I can go either direction, like on the bump steer kit, and I just have everything that I need and don't need to go ahead and find a bunch of stuff. Like I have the offset bushing rack, bushings and bolts, and just in case I need anything, and if I have anything left over, I can sell it. I'll sell it, make a little money back, or give to somebody that needs it, and knowing that I don't need it, and what am I going to do with it? It's just one of those things that I'd rather be overly prepared than not, because you can have too much stuff and not need it. That's a good thing. If you can be short-ended on stuff, then you have to go and order stuff and wait for it to come in. You got to stop what you're doing. You got to search. So I'd rather just be overly prepared for this. It is not a big project whatsoever, but it's attention to detail and kind of wanting this thing done correctly, done right. So overall, the car is, seems to be doing good. The tune on it is good, the 93 tune. As we prepare, the 4Runner itself is going to get painted in the summer. This will either follow suit and be first in line before the 4Runner, or be right after the 4Runner. So the abundance of cars that are in the parking, the driveway, that's not an issue. So one can be gone for a couple weeks or so, or however long it takes to get painted. I just want stuff done right. So that's where we're at with this. This isn't an exciting video. It's not supposed to be or anything. It's just a little update. And I think next week I'm going to go to an auto glass shop, not the one that did the driver's side window and passenger side window motor regulator. I'm going to have them do the back window so I can go ahead and get the windows tinted. Hopefully by the end of the year. That shouldn't be a problem whatsoever. You can already see kind of like why. I'm going to take it to Car Toys, which is local to me. They do all the work on the 4Runners, both of them, and the Mustang. But you can see right here, like all just the tent that was on the car itself, why they basically suggested to go ahead and just get a brand new window, because the defrost lines are probably screwed up from the tent. And just it's easier to start fresh. It's like $300 and something for a rear window. It fixes any leaks or gaskets, of course. They're gonna have to take all this stuff off, but you know what? They're doing it, not me, as long as it's done right. And I believe that they'll do it right. So, but it also cleans the car up a little bit. In my opinion, it will look better. And I'm gonna have them check out the passenger window to see if that has to be done. The place I took it to wasn't really happy with the work, I guess. And I don't know. I just don't want to take it back somewhere that I have to take it back to for that reason, Maybe it was a tech, I don't know. Maybe it was a rush job. I think it was done on a Friday, so you know what they say about cars built on a Friday. But yeah, overall, everything else looks good. I know I've said that a couple times in this video. So it's a car that, you know, you could drive to Texas without any issue and drive back, in my opinion, or California or whatever. But this car just doesn't get driven a lot. But hopefully there's going to be, you know, maybe 1 or 2 more car meets this year. Maybe like for, you know, a toy drive or something that Cars and Coffee does or something. I'll clean the car up a little bit and then take it out there. But next year, especially during the summer, this car is going to look a lot better. It's going to have a boost application to it. It's just some finishing touches and waiting for, you know, the one little small part that I need for the final 2 parts to basically bring everything together and just find the time to get this thing going and done. And I think it's going to sit a little better. I'm going to have it lowered a little bit more in the front and rear, so it doesn't, you know, it looks fine, but once everything's basically addressed in there, we'll see what it looks like. So yeah, that's where we're at. I appreciate you guys stopping by, checking the Mustang out. Just a little for update video. There's going to be more videos, you know, coming to this. It's just been kind of a slow period of time for this. I do still have some extra stuff to put on the car, like it's in the back of the car, the True Fiber coilovers, not coilovers, the True Fiber coil covers, the carbon fiber ones that I ordered maybe in October. And there's a couple other things I can't really remember, but the biggest thing I want to do is go ahead and get these headlights and see if I can snag a set of the fog lights as well from SW Lights. So that's, I think, it's going to be a game changer, especially for myself, because I'll be able to see. So that's going to do it for this video. I'll end this video sitting in the car. How about that? Looks really good. The interior, I'm glad with the interior job. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one.